Make yourself at home. As soon as you get here, go ahead and smash that like button. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, right? You at the right place at the right time. If you didn't know, let me give you the heads up. This is the number one home, the number one for personal development. This is a place where you come ordinary and you leave extraordinary. This is Coin Gang Ministries. My name is Ken Billions. If you didn't know, thank you for sharing your time with me. There's so many other creators and people that create content that you can be with, but you are here, and I definitely intend to deliver and give you something that you can walk away with and use on your day-to-day life. This is Coin Gang, if you didn't know, ministry for the abstract mind. And I just want to let you know this is a safe space for everybody out there that has an out-the-box philosophy. When you come in, go ahead and say what's up to me. Press the like button. Let YouTube, Facebook know that you're feeling this shit, right? And if you can see me, press 1. And if you can hear me, press 2. If you can see me, press 1. And if you can hear me, press 2. Man, I just want to let y'all know that I get excited to pull up here. It is an honor and it's a pleasure to share time with you, and to know that whoever is listening is focused on personal development. Over here at Coin Gang, one of our laws of accountability is self-improvement is the only improvement. So for the men and women out there that are focused on self-improvement, you are the GOATs, right? You are the GOATs. Just to let you know, this is a safe space for everybody out there that has an out-the-box philosophy. I don't give a damn about your wig. I don't care about your skin tone. I don't care who you dating. This is a safe space for everybody out there that is making a commitment to personal development. I don't care what they do over other platforms. This is not a gender war, right? The war that we address over here at Coin Gang is the war with ourselves. That is the most important war to attack and address. The system that is going on in my mind, the system that is going on in your mind. I don't give a damn about what's going on with China and Russia if my mindset is not straight. I don't care about Monsanto. I don't care about the Federal Reserve. The most important thing that I can do is self-improvement, because ladies and gentlemen, that is the only improvement. So you at the right place at the right time. Shout out to the Coin Gang family out there. Shout out to Mac with the $9.99 super chat, putting it on the wood early in the game. You understand the assignment. Appreciate you, beloved. So today, hopefully everybody here you've been following along with what we've been doing over the past month and a couple weeks. We are being surgical with our 10 laws of accountability, right? We are going piece by piece. We are going one by one, right? With our 10 laws of accountability. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are on law 3. I hope that everything we've covered thus far, you've applied in your day-to-day life. I hope that everything we touched on that you have used in your life and people can see it, because that's what it's about. One of our laws over here is self-improvement is the only improvement, not the community, not the society. You can't do anything on the outside world unless you address the inside world. So I appreciate you for being here, and we are on law 3 today, and we'll get into that in a second. First, we want to show mad props to the Coin Gang alum that come through and put it on the wood. Shout out to Universal Wonder with the 10. Prosper in all things, YouTube beloved. I couldn't do this without you. Appreciate you. We have Miss Newbie on the check-in. Appreciate the 5. I appreciate you back, love. Shout out to 24 Greece. What's up with you? Appreciate the $9.99. Appreciate you, Planetara Art. Appreciate you with the $9.99. I appreciate you. And then we have D Fielder with the $4.99 on the check-in. Put it on the wood. That's what we do here at Coin Gang. One of our philosophies and principles over here is fair exchange, no robbery. You got to put something down to pick something up. And everybody that rocks with Coin Gang understands the assignment. We go value for value over here, right? We don't got the most views. We just have the most valuable people, right? We don't have the most views, but we damn sure have the most valuable people. And I'll take that any day. So in case you are new to what we're doing over here, we are on the 10 laws of accountability. These are our laws. Robert Greene has the 48 laws of power, 33 strategies of war. Everybody else has their own laws, but over here we have ours too. And our laws are 10 laws of accountability that we adhere to. This is how we approach each other, but most importantly, this is our boundaries and this is our expectation of ourselves. So today we're on Law 3, but before we get into Law 3, let's go through the other ones in case you are new here and it's your first time. And if so, welcome. Law 10, everywhere you go, there you are. Law 9, self-improvement is the only improvement. Law 8, pain is the paywall. Law 7, you're not a victim. It's just your turn. Law 6, you get what you prepare for. Law 5, the problem is always you. Law 4, no one owes you, not even your parents. We just covered that. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Law 3. You are only as good as your last win. Now, in order to be accountable, you know that you have to be able to trigger through. So to trigger through, you cannot be in fight or flight. To trigger through, you have to breathe. Okay? So to trigger through, deep breaths. You want to get out of fight and flight. Because to be accountable, you cannot be in victim mode. And a lot of times when we are in victim mode, it's because the way we're breathing. All right? Through our mouth, right? Constantly exhausted. So to trigger through, you have to, right? You inhale through your nostrils and you hold. You want to get in a state of calm mindfulness, right? Be accountable. Today is Law 3. You are only as good as your last win. And this is important for everybody out here showing up with the bare minimum in modern times, expecting maximum results. You are pyramid minded. That means your win is in the past and you want people to put up for you. You want people to advocate for you. You want people to put down for you, and your win is in the past. You always talking about how it was. You always talking about what you did. You always talking about the last time you made the shot. You are Al Bundy with his poke high school rhetoric. What are you doing now? That's the only thing that matters. All of the people now are caught up in back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day. Man, them days are over. You are only as good as your last win. And you need to be accountable for the results you have right now. And you're having a difficult time because your identity is in a time period that don't exist anymore, beloved. I'm no different. I got to go by the same laws that I'm talking to you about. This was 2 2012. I'm on World Star Hip Hop, y'all. See, I'm not new here. You just don't know me. You see the views? 3,961,290. Unsigned hype. And the World Star comment section was brutal. Right? The World Star comment section created the comment section that you and I know now. It was brutal in the comment section. And I got nothing but love. Now, this is 2012. I was 28 years old. 3 million views. Almost 4 million views. Everybody was hitting my phone. Everybody was telling me I'm that nigga. People thought I was about to get a deal. Interscope, all that. I was on fire, y'all. 2012. And this is when World Star was super popping. Guess what? Am I viral on YouTube? No. Right? I do alright on Facebook. But Facebook is an old app though. Right? My pre-recorded content on Facebook does alright. The live videos don't do that well. But the pre-records be jugging. I get a lot of engagement. They come at me in the comment section on Facebook. But you know why I can handle it? Because in 2012, I was viral on World Star. But am I viral on YouTube? No. None of that even matters. I can talk about that till I'm blue in the face. But does it matter? It does not, y'all. Because I'm only as good as my last win. I cannot show up with 2012 stories of how I was that dude. You might have some people that are easily impressed, that get impressed by that, and I'll be able to leverage something, but it'll be the bare minimum. Because everybody that is making real moves are in the present. You are only as good as your last win. Again, this is me. 2012. You see the views? Super viral. I didn't just get here. I've been here. You just don't know me. Now, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, look at the view count. Does this 3 million matter right now? No. Can I get popping on YouTube? We shall see. Can I make the Facebook views go up? We shall see. Because you're only as good as your last win. You understand? See, I'll start with myself before I say something to you. You're only as good as your last win. Shout out to Mary Chance with the 5. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you being here. Right? Now, a lot of y'all got to trigger through. Because a lot of y'all show up with that pyramid bullshit. Oh, we was kings. Right? We was kings. We was kings. We used to be this. And we built civilization. What do you think people are going to give you for that? Nobody cares. You could talk about knuckle draggers being in the Caucasus all you want. What are they doing now? See, none of that matters. Because our third law of accountability is you're only as good as your last win. When was your last win? The 90s? When was your last hot song? When was the last time you was popping? When was the last time you was that chick? When was the last time you was that dude? Oh, you was homecoming queen. That was 50 years ago. Nobody cares. What you look like now, though. All them old pictures don't matter. You used to be the man. Well, it's a new man right now. You got to be accountable for the fact that nobody's rocking with you now. The same way as I was popping on World Star in 2012 with 3 million views. What that got to do with YouTube though? Do I got 3 million views on YouTube? No. Do I got 3 million views on a video on Facebook? No. So this don't matter. It don't matter. Huh. This is your boy at 18 years old. I got the Timbs on. You know what I'm saying? I'm cut up. I got my do-rag on. Hairline was a little lower than it is now. Oh, but I was popping though. I had chicks. See, I'm not the dude that, oh, in high school girls didn't like me. That ain't my story. I've struggled on how to make legal money. How do you get rich not selling dope? How do you get rich not scamming and stealing and robbing? How you get rich on the books? Girls ain't never been my problem. But this picture don't matter though. See, this was 20 years ago. Who am I now? See, that don't matter. See, the difference between this, right? See, I got more views on another site than I do present, right? So that's my last win on that. So I can't say anything, right? But this is my picture at 18. So I can show up with my last win now because this is me now. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm still that dude right here. See, I got to work on this. Now, how do I get 3 million views on YouTube? How do I get 3 million views on Facebook on the video? Right? See, I can't say nothing because my last win going viral was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago. But guess what? I could talk though on this. This is me at 18. This is me at 39. Huh. Hairline is a little back than it was before, but the waves still pop, right? Wardrobe is still on deck. Shoe game is still on deck. And if I want to date, I can get that with multiple women. I'm not talking shit. I'm talking about right now, being dead ass honest. I can't talk about views. I can't do that. Someone else can. See, my views, I got to go back to World Star 2012. But this is me at 18. Some of y'all, if you show your back in the day pictures, you look nothing like that person anymore. So your looks, how you show up, your wins was a long time ago. Don't expect people to feel you right now or what you used to look like. See, I can pop shit on that, right? Because I kept myself together. But when it come to the views, see, I got to be accountable. Because whatever I did on World Star, who I was then, that don't matter. You understand? You are only as good as your last win. I'm 39. This is me at 18. I still have clothes. I still have shoes. I am not hurting in that department. Go through each one of my videos. I'm showing up with jackets. I'm showing up with shirts. But guess what? I was doing that here. Okay, so when it comes to that, I get a W. But when it comes to this is an L. And I expect people to treat me as such. I ain't expecting nothing I didn't earn. Right? But if we do the high school reunion and I show up at 40, you're only as good as your last win. Okay, you understand? This doesn't just go for me. This goes for you too. You got to get out of the pyramid mindset. You have to get out of the back in the day shit. You have to take your mind from back in the day and put it in the now. What are you doing now? This was me in 2002. This is me in 2023. Little difference. Gain a little weight. Hairline a little popping. But for the most part, I ain't too far off, right? The reason why I had to compare myself is because I live by the laws that I'm talking about. I know where I'm popping and I know where I'm not. I am not delusional. I am very self-aware. I am the same height that I was in 7th and 8th grade. Those are my cards, right? I know what my money's looking like. I know who's my type. I know where I fit in. I know what table that I gel with. All that, right? But the most important thing I know is I cannot leverage old wins and try to get abundance in modern times. I'm not showing up with the pyramid mindset. I don't give a fuck about the 60s, about the 50s, about the 40s, about what people were. Who are you right now? And leverage who you are right now and get some shit. Can you or not? Or are you talking about pyramids that you didn't build? Are you talking about marriages that you didn't have? Are you talking about men and women's glory and you're trying to steal their shit and leverage it in real time, acting like it's you? You riding on some ancestors' coattails? Who are you? I don't give a damn about a statistic about 1920. What's the percentage of money that you've made in the last 5 years? 10% increase, 20% increase? Don't tell me about Black Wall Street. Where's yours? You riding off men and women's names you don't even know. FOH. Stop at 5. I want to hear about Kemet. Build your pyramid right now. Because a lot of you pyramid-minded people, you got all the smoke talking about other people's origins. Yeah, they from the caves and the Caucasus. They run finance. They run military. They got all the land, right? You're named after them. They control the money. What are you talking about, fam? I don't care about 300,000 years ago. I really don't. What's popping right now? And can you leverage the man you are today? Can you leverage the woman you are today and get you some shit? I don't give a damn if you had a big ass 10 years ago. Baby girl, where's the ass at now? I don't care if you was fly when you was 20. Can you be a fly 40-year-old woman? Can you be a fly 60-year-old woman? And you know it's possible because look at Angela Bassett, gracefully traveling through life. Look at Felicia Rashad. So no excuses. You let yourself go, love. I don't care about your money back in the day, dog, when you had keys. I don't care how you used to be on the basketball team. You a poke high Al Bundy ass nigga talking about what you was and who you was. But who are you right now? You only as good as your last win. And let me speak directly to the black man. My nigga, when was your last win, bro? Because you telling people that you got kicked out the house for welfare. So when was your last win, bro? You talking about Booker T. Washington. You talking about W.E.B. Du Bois and Paul Robeson. You talking about Langston Hughes and Gordon Parks. Who are you today? Because you have told the world that you done been kicked out the house for welfare. So when exactly was your last win? You telling the whole world that you can't find a wife because women this and women that. Sir, when was your last win? If I go to Oakland, it used to be all black there, right? Now it's Mexicans owning the businesses. Cities that was once black ran, now others are running the cities. When was your last win? What you talking about? Half you niggas is riding off Kevin Samuels talking points. So when was your last win? You don't even got your own talking points, fam. No matter what you say about me, I show up as myself because I want to win now. Win or lose, I'm a bet on Ken. You sound like Kevin Samuels. You niggas wearing suit jackets in your videos, all stuffy, modern woman this, modern woman that, 50% of men are single and childless. That's another nigga's talking points. When was your last win? Shahrazad Ali said, what do you say? But you want respect, though. Where's your wins? Don't tell me what Kevin Samuels said. He already made his legend. You niggas are writing off everything that man said. You know how lame that is? Come up with some other shit. What do you say? Oh, yeah, welfare. My nigga, y'all literally just hear shit and repeat it. You walking around with no identity, dog. You're only as good as your last win. Listen, again, this was me at 18. What are we talking about? I ain't riding off nobody else. This how I look then. This how I look now, right? So I'm still getting a W in that. But guess what, though? This was me on World Star. 3.9 million views. But I don't have 3.9 million views on YouTube. So I can't talk about visibility. Because I don't got a W there. You see how this works? But when was your last win, sir? Because all I hear you niggas talking about is back in the day. You go immediately to that. Well, back in the day. You riding off other men's legacies and trying to use it as your own and want respect for that? You know how lame that is? That's like in hip hop, you biting another person's lyrics. Well, men like this and men don't like that. When you niggas gonna speak for yourself? That's all I hear you dudes online talk about. Men this, men that. You never say I. Because if you say I, then that means you have to show up with your resume. Half you dudes don't got no pictures talking about the way women look. Put your looks on the table and then you could go at her and let the people decide what's what. Again, I put myself on the table. That's me at 18. I wasn't running around talking about girls don't like me. I was a thought at this time. You see this on my face? It say love. I'm a whole nigga walking around with love all the way on my face. Why? Because I show up as myself. I don't give a damn what the peanut gallery saying. I don't got another man's talking points in my mouth. I ain't trying to be like nobody else. I'm winning and losing as me. I don't speak for men. I say I. What Ken likes. I don't give a damn what men like in women. I say what I like. See, when I say what I like, it gives a woman an opportunity to look at my wins. If I say men, how the hell can you gauge that? Who are you talking about? Well, most men don't like this and most men like that. That's the difference between a person like me and a person like you. You have to surround yourself with the body of men. And I'm going to show up and live and die on my own square. Because that's accountability. You only as good as your last win. So I'm not going to talk to a woman and say, well, men like submissiveness. Men don't like that. I'm going to say, well, here's what I like. And you know, when I make myself an individual, that allows that individual woman to say, well, your car's old. Or look at your sneakers. Or you see, I put myself in a line of fire. That's what y'all don't do. So you hide behind other men's talking points and you make yourself a group instead of standing as an individual. But you an alpha though. But you quick to call somebody a beta though. But you don't even talk like that in real life. See? Because you only as good as your last win. And if you talk how you talk online, you will have to throw hands. And you will have to tell somebody when the last time you beat somebody's ass. Because you only as good as your last win. So you use beta male. You use alpha male. You talk in this echo chamber, but you will never talk like that in real life. You won't show up as yourself in real life because you're going to have to show up with your wins, and that you don't want to do. Instead, you will talk about what a high value man wants in a woman. You are riding another man's dick. Yeah, you don't qualify for him. How you speaking for him? See, you only as good as your last win. So you don't have any. So you talking about the high value, another dude who don't even rock with you, who will see you in traffic, nigga, and spit on you. But you riding him, right? So you have to put him on the table and to talk to women. You won't put yourself on the table, so you create this mysterious man, this high value man that women don't qualify for. But do they qualify for you though? Right? You saying she don't qualify for him, but what about you? See, you won't put yourself on it because you're going to have to show up with your wins, your personal wins. And what you ain't going to like, because I've heard you niggas talk, is if you make yourself an individual and you talk that shit to these women individually, 9 times out of 10, she's running circles around you. That's why you don't want to show up as yourself. Men don't care about your education. No. Go 1v1. Talk you versus her. You won't do that. So you have to group yourself up like a coward. And you want respect. Right? And you so lame. I said it. Clip it up. And you so lame. And you can't get yourself popping. So you go to another man's patriarchy. Colombia. When you dating the women, you're dating the men. Huh? Derek Jackson lives so rent-free in you niggas' minds. I've never listened to this dude. I'm sorry. Y'all creativity is so low. The only thing you can think of is Derek Jackson. Do you know what information I was raised with? Not Bobby Hemmett. Not John Henrik Clark. Not Leonard Jeffries, nigga. Derek Jackson. Nigga, we was raised on destruction of black civilization. We had to listen to Elijah Muhammad theology of time. You niggas is talking about Derek Jackson. I would never in my life have a dude like that have me under pressure. Even listen to no shit like that. Derek Jackson? Me? Nigga, hold on, son. Again, this is me at 18, bro. I don't have pussy issues. I don't need to come online to make women like me. I was getting that in 2002. Derek Jackson? That just tells me where you niggas' minds be. Really? Out of all people, that's the only person. Huh? What? Derek. See, y'all have to tell me about him because I don't know. I don't know what he talked about. Right? Dating? Right? This is an accountability ministry. And anytime a dude talks directly to guys, oh, you want to dismiss it. Oh, you're pandering. For what? I already have what you niggas is running to Colombia and Brazil for. So what do you get from pandering? I'm not a late bloomer. You niggas really got box problems. For real. Like, y'all have a real thing with women. And I don't get it. I don't have a woman problem. I'm from a place where you had legal money problems. We got money issues, not women issues. Niggas, it's about money. Niggas think about, yo, the black man's mindset is so fucked. Nigga, women? Y'all niggas stuck on women? Women! Wrong convo. Compare me to somebody else, because I don't even listen to him. So you would have to tell me the shit that he talks about. What talking points do we got? He was reading Destruction of Black Civilization like me? He was with the Fruit of Islam and the Nation of Gods and Earths? Was he asking, yo, what's the science, God? What's today's mathematics? Is that what his channel is about? Because I don't know. Y'all can tell me. And y'all quick to throw everything a pander. But here's the thing. When you don't got nothing else to compare a person to, that right there, that's more of a reflection of you. And why am I going off? Right? Why am I going off? Because we got a man problem. Care about what women are doing. We got a man problem. And the man problem is accountability. And what that means is, if it happens on my watch, it's my fault. You cannot be the leader and then not get the consequences of the leader. You get the big piece of chicken when you win, right? So when the ship sinks, it's my fault, even when it's not, because I picked the crew. It's on my watch. We have a man problem, and this man shit is very difficult. It's hard. It is scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard being a man. It's scary being a man, especially if the men before you didn't carve out a path for you. So it is scary. So instead of men calling each other names when you need context or you disagree, right? Say, hey, let me help you on that because you got a blind spot. I got some information that can assist. Right? How can I assist? Because you might have a blind spot right there. But the moment you hear something you don't like, sit. Yo, for the record, the opposite of a pimp is simp. You see the words? Simp, pimp. What does a pimp do? Check traps from women, right? What does a simp do? Give women money. The first time that I've heard the term simp was amongst P's talking about Johns and tricks. The biggest simps alive are passport niggas. You running to give a woman money, nigga. That's a John. That is a simp. Women agreeing with a man doesn't make him a simp. A man saying a woman looks nice does not make him a simp. A simp is the opposite of a pimp. Pimp get money out of a woman. A simp gives money. When did regular 9-to-5 niggas start taking street words and throwing them shits around like that? That's a street word. For niggas that check traps out of women. Squares. You never been to Oakland, heard pimps talking that shit? That's the word. You lame ass niggas took a word that pimps was describing Johns, and now you call it Russell Wilson. He's just a good dude. Right? And you're using this word at your job. You ain't never bust a trap in your life. You are only as good as your last win. See, this is the language of people that can't show up with no wins. Where's your wins, man? Oh, these women are submissive. What's your wins? Black women are the least married. You know you're the least married man too, right? You know you are the poorest man, right? You know you are the man with the least power. The reason why you keep talking about these women, look, and the thing, you can't say nothing about me. Nothing. Because I show up offline the same way I am online. I know what I am and I know what I'm not. I'm not no sucker, right? But y'all are. You punch down and you don't want to show up with your wins. So you are talking about these women's looks, right? You are talking about these women's hair. You are talking about these women's body counts, all while you don't show up with your wins. You are talking about what these women are, right? Compared to other women, but you will never compare yourself to those men of that group because those men got wins in real life. How do you know? You got to go to his job. I don't. Where's your wins, black man? Kemet? Black Wall Street? Garvey? Another nigga's wins? Where's your wins, black man? You ride anybody's coattail that's popping. And then if somebody go against the nigga that's popping, they're hating on the nigga that's popping. You serious? You are wave jumpers, right? Your content is about current events. What celebrity is doing what? You find an attractive woman, and when she's misbehaving, you point your finger at her and see, brothers, you really want that girl, though. You won't show up to your content, to your videos, and talk about you. You won't go against the trend. You holding on to the bro code. You won't go against these niggas even though they out of pocket. You stand next to unrighteous men, yo. Dudes that don't even have a desire to be better. A few weeks ago, a dude posted my mugshot on Facebook. What was I posted? Flitch? You posted the one of me cute. I was in shape on that picture. He had to erase it. It didn't work. Nigga, I'm on the Pookie spectrum. What was you doing? Nigga, that's me. I grew up with the Pookies. You posting my mugshot don't mean nothing. You know why? Because I can post my last win. And it's recent. And it goes a little something like this. 2 weeks ago, it was a graduation ceremony for my son's wrestling team. His first year wrestling in private school that I'm paying for every month. That's my win. When I see my son go into an environment in school and they are talking about STEM and they are really teaching him things and there's a pipeline to higher education, that's my win, niggas. My report card is my kid. Give a fuck about no shirt. High value man. What about the babies? What's your kids doing? I don't give a fuck about a group of men in a room grading each other. You're cool. No, you're cool. No, you're cool. No, you're cool. You're a high value man. I'm a high value man. You're a high value man. What does your kids think about you and your value? That's my last win. Right? It's a program that I recommend everybody look into called ID Tech. It's a summer program. It's like 7 days. You know what my next win is? When my son is there. You know what he's doing? Video design. ID Tech is a pipeline for Silicon Valley. A lot of big wigs in the game is going to be there. Kids working on coding, all type of thing. Everything that has to do with computers. Investment. 2 stacks. What we talking about? So you can find me, Ken Brisbane, 1200066. That's my inmate number. Trafficking. That's my charge. Trafficking. Not pedo, not domestic violence, none of that. Trying to get some money. Right? Cool. Post that. And I'm going to post my win now. And whatever you think about me is fine. My kid is my report card. Give a damn about no box. I don't give a damn about no woman liking me. I care about his opinion. Y'all playing a different game than me. Oh, my other last win today. How much for another life insurance policy? I'm not playing the same game as niggas. Those are my wins. You're only as good as your last win. If I drop dead right now, $500,000 for my kid, I'm getting another policy. By the time it's all said and done, my policies will be in the millions. We talking about? What's your wins? It won't be no GoFundMe to bury me. It won't be a scramble. When I pass, there's a book that people could go to and know exactly what to do with my shit. Next Monday, 7 o'clock, estate planning class. What are you talking about? Modern woman this, modern woman that. Where's your last wins, niggas? Care about no pyramids? Where's your last wins? Can you show up as a man by yourself with all the smoke against niggas that's out of pocket? Can you? These are my talking points. These are my 10 laws of accountability. Not no red pill niggas. Not that creator. This is my shit. What you showing up with? Who you showing up as? I never got to talk about no submission. I never got to talk about none of that. I just show up as Ken and allow the woman to see me move around. And let her decide if that's something she want to rock with. Maybe it is. Maybe we don't align. But I'm showing up with my wins now. Who are you showing up as? Brothers? Niggas? Name calling and roasting? You still the same niggas I remember when I went to school with. Playing around all day. Roasting sessions. A bunch of games and a bunch of play. Right? But in 1 second, we going to see where you really at. And we going to see who the prophet is when we look at your children when they turn 21 and you have nothing in your hands for your babies. And shame on you if your son got to go to the street to get money because his father was online talking about the modern woman this, the modern woman that, quoting stats about women being unmarried. What you got for your kids, sir? What we talking about? What you standing on? The laws of accountability are very personal. The laws of accountability are about you showing up as yourself. When your last win, baby girl? When your last win? Soft life, blah, blah, blah. When's your last win as a woman? You thought it was just a dude that got to show up now? When's your last win? I don't want to see no pictures of you when you was 20. What you look like now. Have you let yourself go? Do you need to get yourself together? Not for no man, for yourself. So you're not a burden to your babies. Because don't nobody got time to take care of sick people. You don't get in shape for a man. You don't be healthy for no bobblehead ass nigga. You do that so you ain't a burden to your children. Because they don't want to take care of no sick mama. When you don't gotta be like that at 45 and 50 and 60 years old. Why you want to be a burden? Then you gotta go live with your daughter and her husband. Then you gotta go live with your son and his wife. Messing up their shit. When you could get on the thing now, but you ain't gonna do it unless it's motivated by a man though. All your shit is motivated by a man. And if a man likes you, that ain't accountability. That ain't you're only as good as your last wins. Your wins are for you. Dig? Really? You know how much the price of that is? Nothing. I want to find the one. Unless a man is at the center of your life, you ain't going to do it. And that's trash. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Because accountability ain't gender specific. And it's not a man's job to come in your life and think for you and to do everything for you. They have guns. Are you a felon, baby girl? Get yourself a gun. If you can spend money on a bag, you can spend money on self-defense. Or you need a man to come over and govern your whole entire life. You a liability. And that man gonna treat you as such because when's your last wins? And then you let these dudes finesse you out of your wins and say, well, we don't care about your wins. What? Nigga, they're not for you. They're not for you. These wins are for me. Because I set a goal and I got it accomplished. These are my wins. This is my life. You either here or you not. But you won't tell no man that though. Because the black community. Man, fuck the community. I said it. All of them. Give a damn about none of that. Ain't no community casket. What does that mean? Where's your wins? And if you win, you can leverage them wins and that'll let you go into any community because everybody likes a winner. Black community, man, that ceiling is hella little. The same community that judge you because of your hair color, how you dress, you can't even have individuality. You gotta listen to certain music and do the Cupid shuffle and all that hip ass shit. That community that don't even honor their elders, that community, you loyal to that? I'm brave enough to divorce myself of that. I don't want no parts. I'll do my own thing and take my chances out on the road, player. And first of all, I'm not going to be a part of a community and there ain't no perks. What do I get? What do I get? To be a card carrying member of this community, right? What's the perks? Cookouts? I'm cool. Y'all do great without me. I'll tear up your party. But the man is not the only one to show up with a win. You in America. I don't respect no lazy woman. I'm sorry. I'm not that nigga. Period. You can't just exist. The only people that could just exist are little babies. And they grow and have to be something. What are you doing? What do you do? What's your utility, yo? You're a liability. Ain't no free lunch, yo. What are you working on? What's important to you? What are you reading? I don't give a damn about purses. That comes later. Personal development comes first for everybody. And if you don't think so, it's because a trick has done you a disservice. But guess what? Ain't a retirement plan for that. One thing for sure, two things for certain. A trick ain't loyal. Right? It's good at first. Soft life at first. Until its eye catches something else. And all that time you could have been working on skills. Right? You done ran through the money. And now your trick done changed his number. Or his wife done made him an ultimatum and said, I ain't tolerating this shit no more. And now he cut you off. And all that time you was getting that money. You didn't put it to no skill set. And now you got to go back in the game. But guess what? It's young girls in the game. Who gonna win? We are all only as good as our last win, yo. That's just the way it is. In a perfect world, you and I could just smoke all day and be stoners, cool dude, watch Beavis and Butthead. Yo, I'm a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. In a perfect world. Right? But until that time comes, what's the next win, y'all? What is the next win? It don't have to be a home run, right? Sometimes you win just getting on base. So it could be something small, right? The win could be something small, but you got to do something. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to buy shit. Listen, I'm going to make you a promise. I don't care how old you are, wherever you at today, I'll make you a promise. A 2-year promise. If you put your head down and focus, I mean really focus, for 2 years, you will have the results of somebody that's been grinding for 10 years. Because everybody's head is down like this. 2 years, y'all. If you focus on the win, your win will be so loud. Because people don't want it for real. No one has anxiety about being great. You know what people's anxiety is, y'all? Because they can't buy things. Their anxiety is not because they want to do things. The money is so they can buy shit, okay? We know this. This is why people post a car on social media, the new house, because it's about the crowd, right? It's about the crowd, right? But let me tell you something that's louder than that, though. A real win. Not for Ken. Not for Ken. Right? Not even for your mama and your daddy. It's so you can call something yours. It's yours, man. You worked hard for that. Right? These people are out of line telling you your PhD don't matter. Your education don't matter. What? Who knows who you had to become in that process? Who knows the sacrifices that you made to attain that? I would talk shit too. Something that it took me it was hard to get. I'm the first one in my family. You want me to be quiet because of your insecure ego? Now I'm loud with my shit. I graduated. I did this. I did that. I thought we all come from hip hop culture. I thought it was about popping shit. Yeah, you see me in the Benz. Me and my friends. Aviator lens. Oh, now it ain't about that no more. Long hair. Don't care. I thought that's what it's about. Right? I thought it was about flexing. Right? Or is it only flexing when you're doing illegal shit? Is it only flexing when you hoeing and scamming? But it ain't flexing with degrees? Oh, nah, we don't care about that. That doesn't mean nothing. We care about other stuff. So you don't care about the things that a person had to do to accomplish something extremely hard? Oh, but it's alright when Jay say manifesting intangible goods, platinum Rolexed it. We don't lease, we buy the whole car as you should. Oh, that was cool. That was alright. When the rapper, I'm Gucci down. 2 Chainz said, I be fresh as hell when the feds watching. What? Alexander McQueen. Man, like, but when somebody say, yeah, I got my degree. Yeah, you need to be quiet about that. We don't care about that. That's a white man's piece of paper. But what is Ferragamo? And what is Gucci? And what is Burberry? And what is Lamborghini? And what is Breitling? Oh, but when it comes to the education, now it's the white man shit. Y'all, show up with your education. Show up with your real estate. Show up with your relationship that works. Show up with your family that's just keeping it together, right? Show up with your good health that you are working on. Put your wins on the table. Don't put your mouth on the table. Put your wins on the table. Put your habits on the table. Put your mindset on the table. Let everybody else do the talking. You come through the door with your wins now. Give a damn about Black Wall Street, man. That shit is over. Either bring the smoke or shut up about it. Bring the smoke to the people that it goes to, or be quiet. I want to hear nothing about the past that you are unhappy about. Do something about it or move on. I don't give a damn about slavery. Bust a grape or shut up. You know, because we was really married more than... What's stopping you from getting married now? Oh man, cause alimony. What we doing? Right? What we doing? Until this world ends, until this World War III, until the market completely crashes and it's a zombie apocalypse, strive for the win, y'all. Don't care who you are. And don't let nobody play you. And don't let nobody talk down on what you're doing just because it's not their thing. Don't let nobody minimize you because you ain't giving your best years to some fictional, dysfunctional, broken, poverty-minded community. Don't let nobody force you into marriages just for the sake of pictures. Don't let nobody force you into children just so they can use your child and put their social security on the stock market and make them a ward of the state. Do you. And do it because you want to. And do it because you can, and you can show up and put a win on the table. That's your report card. How many languages can you learn? When you think of your life, anything you don't know how to do, why not do it now instead of scrolling? Why not do it now? What is the thing that you wanted to do that scares the shit out you? Why not do it now? What's stopping you? Whose ideals are you living? Whose fears are you taking on? Whose secondhand, third-hand trauma are you rolling around with that ain't got nothing to do with you and that's stopping you from getting a win? Because you are bugging if you think that you can show up and get abundance pulling up with the bare minimum and you riding on wins from 15, 20, 30 years ago. You riding on wins from 20,000 years ago. The pyramids and shit. Nigga, build it now. If it's in your blood, it shouldn't even be a problem, right? And if you don't, please be accountable for how people treat you. Please be accountable for how people play you. Straight up. Shout out to Canary with the 5. When I'm done this series, I'm going to do my smoke call. Because there's a lot of people that have been coming at me. So I'm going to open up the line like I have in the past. And we already know though they're not going to call. Right? So I want to stay on track. We got 2 more, y'all, in our series of 10 Laws of Accountability. And I am actually working on the ebook of the 10 Laws of Accountability, and it's pretty dope and it's more in depth and it's more personal because everything that I'm talking about with y'all is something that from personal stories of my own life, right? So what you gonna put on the table, right? This is me then, right? Big clothes. This is 2002, right? I'm only as good as my last win. This is my last win regarding that, right? Regarding how I show up. Can't nobody say, damn, Ken, in high school you was the man, homie. That's me here. This me here, right? This me on World Star, 3.9 million. But guess what? I got a lot of work to do because I don't got no videos that have 3.9 million on Facebook or YouTube. So I got some things to do. And I'll never mention that World Star shit because it doesn't matter right now. Right? So listen. When I show that picture from the past of me, right? When I show that picture of me, One thing that I look at, well, this is the picture I'm talking about, right? Right? One thing that I'm accountable for when it comes to me being good as my last win is still showing up as a nigga with waves. Because I had 360s then, and I got 360s now.
I done made money, lost it, and made it back again. I done took major losses in the game. You get the benefit from my losses. I sat with some of the realest people that ever walked this planet. You get the benefit from that. See, when I'm talking, man, I'm not one of these niggas, man, that didn't get it out the mud. I'm not freestyling. I'm not speculating. This is raw and authentic. This is the game that you apply ASAP and it change your life, and people see a difference in you. People say, wow, look at her. Wow, look at him. Man, whatever they doing, man, it must be working, because damn, they look better. Damn, they sound better. They moving better. Well, that ain't free. You got to pay for it just like I had to pay for it. Put the money on the wood. Respect.